Hello Aries, and welcome to your May general tarot reading. So let's start from the very beginning. Oh, I love that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull 8 cards in general. Interesting message here. Oh, Aries, what interesting message. So I'm going to pull the 8 cards over here. Then another one which is going to serve as additional commentary. No, the best way forward. And the runes, they're going to serve additional commentary. So one of the runes, and I'm going to leave it until the very end. So Aries, that's very interesting. You have a 9 of Cups, you have an Ace of Pentacles, you have a 3 of Swords, you have a 5 of Swords, you have a 7 of Swords, you have a Queen of Swords, you have a 9 of Pentacles, and you have a 2 of Swords. So basically, swords, they're talking in general about our ambitions, the way how we think, how we deal with certain things, how we perceive reality, others, ourselves, so on and so forth. And you have 9 twice over here, so you have an aspect of Cups and you have an aspect of Pentacles, and then you have an Ace of Pentacles, and actually you don't have any of major arcana. So basically this is about life, it's going to flow. So 9 of Pentacles is 9 of Cups is representing actually a wish coming through, some kind of reveal, some kind of things that come in your way, not necessarily precisely as you would expect them to, but they come in your way. And Ace of Pentacles is talking about this thing, something is being offered to you, there might be a money, new job, new perspectives. Basically, if you can see, there's a lot of growth over here. There is the blue mountain here behind, representing this kind of new opportunities that actually, you see that blue mountains over here as well in the Judgment card, but basically mountains that are representing possibilities, new achievements, like you have it with the Fool. So it's almost the beginning of the new circle here. The Fool also have a blue mountains in the background. So basically, what does it mean? There's something new coming in your way, some kind of opening, something you were hoping for. This is coming, but this comes with some kind of disappointment, and disappointment might be to do with the way how you most likely see yourself. You know, that might be indeed to your bruised emotions, to actually disappointment. There might be a third person. This is a general read, Aries, so there might be a number of different things, but the overall advice is, because you have a 5 of Swords over here, talking about situation that it's better to leave certain things, certain people, because we cannot change them. And this is not about our egos and wanting to show people that we can make it. Is sometimes the 5 of Swords is talking about situation that nobody wins, but also sometimes it's talking about the situation how much you're willing to pay to lose. And this is very much this, because this is with 3 of Swords, and you have a 7 of Swords. It's almost like you have to let it go. Whatever is happening here, whatever conflict you might have, whatever difficulty you might be facing over here, the overall advice is letting go, because you might be scheming or somebody else will be scheming. But basically what the Queen of Swords is talking about is to focus on what you want, on what you have received, focus on the new possibilities. Whatever is happening here, it looks like a lot of emotions and a lot of I would say disappointment, anger, frustration, so on and so forth. And because the Queen of Swords is telling you, Queen of Swords is not necessarily representing a person. Queen of Swords is kind of representing the way of thinking. She is representing someone, or if that is someone who is very orderly, someone who is very strategic, someone who walk the walk and they know how they can do it. But equally, Queen of Swords might be representing you, so it's telling you have a one single focus, because with the 7 of Swords over here, what is happening is someone that is want to go forward, going backwards. And you see this person, there's a 5 Swords over here, and this person is holding those 5 Swords. So do not look into the past, don't hold to whatever has happened here, just if you want to move forward and you have those 2 swords over here and you have those 2 swords over here, you have to really turn around, leave everything in behind, focus on what you have, because 9 of Pentacles is talking about the focusing on what you have. So over here there might be some money coming in, and or new job coming in, and there might be some kind of disappointment. There might be some kind of opportunity coming in, and there might be situation with other people, if that is a job or if that is money. That seems to be like some kind of issue with other people, but overall I would say message is, it doesn't matter what other people say, it doesn't matter what how other people behave. You have to focus on what you want and what you what you're after. Basically what you're after. Be very, very organized, focused, detach yourself from those emotions, appreciate what you have, and almost like don't take any notice of those people, of the situation. Just don't take any notice. Basically, 2 of Swords is representing emotional detachment, and she's blind, so she doesn't want to see it. So basically, if you don't feed something, you know, if you try to imagine you have a fire and you're feeding it with the oxygen, your reaction, you're going to keep feeding the fire. The minute you're going to stop feeding the fire with oxygen, the fire doesn't have much to burn on and it's going to die. So it's almost, that is the overall message, that's the overall kind of reading for you. So what is the best way forward? Is the Hermit. Is just, you see, Hermit is to look at the situation from perspective, looking at the truth of the situation. Basically, it's either take advice from someone or detach yourself and do what you feel is the best way forward, based on cool-headed analysis. It's just, don't take things personally. This is not personal, or don't allow those things to get into you. So what's additional commentary here? Gebo. And Gebo is about the giving and receiving, and I love it, because this might be a relationship, that might be a money, whatever it is. This is linking with the 9 of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and 9 of Pentacles over here. So basically, it's focus on what you have, focus on receiving, focus on the bigger picture. Whatever is happening here, you allowed your push buttons being pushed. And if you can figure out how you can figure out to understand that actually you are the one that is allowing those buttons to being pushed, life going to get easier. It's just, I know it's easier said than done, I know this, but you have a gap over here and it's beautiful. So almost like detach yourself emotionally from situation, try to find, it's almost like have this kind of 360 overview, focus on what you have, determine the best course of action. Don't allow this to kind of, if you're not going to give it your attention, it's going to die out. And the Gebo is about focus on what you're about to receive. It's a beautiful reading, Aries. I like it. So have a smashing May and speak soon. Bye.